Shalom, this is Jay Shear here sharing more information. And I thought that I'll do a 5 minute awakening because it seems like we have a lot of long videos out there now with Israel, 4, 5 hours, 3 hours, so forth, even some of my own. So I thought just give a 5 minute awakening of some information that you can share with your family members, your friends, your anyone might not be awakened yet as Israel using the Bible. So, how to prove all 12 Israelite tribes were black? That's what we're going to be talking about today. So, let's start. So, Joseph hid his identity from his brothers among black Egyptians. As many of us know the story, Joseph was sold to the Ishmaelites, and the Ishmaelites actually sold Joseph to the Egyptians. And the story goes in Genesis 42, 3, 7 through 8. And Joseph's 10 brethren went down to buy corn in Egypt. So we know at this time Joseph had already arisen as the second highest power in Egypt. Um, and his brothers, there was a famine in the land, and his brothers had to go up to buy some food. So in verse 7 it says, And Joseph saw his brethren, and he knew them, but he made himself strange unto them. He spake roughly unto them, and he said unto them, Whence come ye? And they said, From the land of Canaan to buy food. And Joseph knew his brethren, but they knew not him. So we see there on the right side that the Egyptians, I think that's King Tut, looks black. And then on the picture on the left, that's actually a artifact from the times the Hebrews were actually slaves there. So that comes out of Egypt. You see his hands tied behind his back there. So they look very similar. So one has a beard, one doesn't. So if we know there on the chart on the left, Joseph is black, that kind of proves all 12 tribes are black. So how you say? Very easy. Let's start. So there on the right, we see number one, if Joseph looks like a black Egyptian, then his full brother Benjamin has to look like a black Egyptian, right? And if we go to number two, if Joseph looks black, then either his mother Rachel or his father Jacob has to be black. Now let's just put Rachel, right? So no issues. So if she's black, let's go over there to the left, number three. If Rachel is black, her sister Leah has to be black because they're sisters. Logic, biology, right? So if Leah is black, she has six other tribes of Israel: Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, and Zebulun. So we just have four more left. So we go down to number five. Zilpah and Bilhah were servants while they lived in black Canaan. So we can assume that these women are Canaanites because many times the Israelites had Hamitic servants, just like Hagar was even to Abraham, the Hebrew. Right, so it's a good chance that they were black too. So Gad, Asher, Dan, Naphtali were black too. But let's say, hey, nah, they might not have been black. The servants might not have been black. We still can show that they are all black. How? Because Leah and Rachel were cousins to Jacob through his mom Rebecca. So Jacob and all his sons still had to be black. It can easily be proven. We see there that the Romans actually, in Rome, that Abraham was depicted as black with his son Isaac. And if he's black, that means that his brother Nahor, who had Rebecca and Laban, had to be black, right? And then if they had to be black, then their Laban's children, Leah and Rachel, had to be black, as well as Rebecca's and Isaac's son Jacob had to be black. So right there, you can quickly prove that all 12 tribes of Israel had to be black. We also know that Joseph had a coin depicted of him as a black man. So, once again, it's very easy to prove. And that's the end of my 5 minute awakening. Shalom.